In that scenario, how do I keep my software deployable at all times? Could I play devil's advocate a little bit on some of it? So
Hmm.
some people watching may be thinking, "Hey, we work on let's just call it features at various times, and different features take different lengths of time to create and finish and get rolled in." So I'm working on a feature. It's going to take me a couple of weeks to finish. How in that scenario, how do I keep my software deployable at all times, or should I be trying to?
We should 100, this is a passion project of mine. This is a very something that I really want to talk about. So that's why I'm going to jump right in on something like that. But yes, absolutely. So that's a really common question, and that's actually a really fairly common thing that I ran across when I was a developer. Because I was a developer for 15 years, but it was more along the lines of continuous delivery is all about making sure your software is in a deployable state. Now, what does that mean? It means that you can deploy to production, and you also need to change your mindset from I'm deploying code from I'm releasing functionality to my users. And all too often, when it comes to software deployments, the two are intertwined and they're very tightly coupled together. Happy days. But instead, what you should be doing is you should be doing more. It's kind of like they call it trunk based development, where basically I'm making very small changes and I'm merging them in continuously. So at no point does a branch live longer than, say, a couple hours, no more than a day at most. That's the ideal state. And then what you do is you leverage something like a feature toggle. And so you're hiding those features behind it. Now, the benefit behind doing this is that you're always deploying and you can even turn on that toggle. Hopefully you have it in such a state where it's much better than just a simple binary of it's either on or off, depending on the environment I'm in. Maybe you have a bit more fine-grained control where you can say, I'm going to target this particular team. I want to target this particular user. I want to do this particular region. I'm going to turn it on, or these beta users, and let them test it, let them test it in production, smash up against it, find all the sharp edges before you release it out to the rest of your users. Because that's really the key is you want to get your software out there as fast as possible, but you want to get feedback, but at the same time, you want to do it in a very safe way. So that's where doing feature toggles is very important, but you also need to be able to deploy very frequently.